Hello. We have, looks like a massive CME that is supposed to impact Earth around February the 10th, the 9th through the 10th. That's what NASA announced. And if you look right here, yeah, parts of it look like a massive CME, although the one part at the top looks like a massive planet. It really does. It's perfectly round. And if it's not a massive planet, what if it is a UFO, a massive UFO? So I think something is going on. There is activity that has taken place. And I'm just going to, I can go ahead and be pushing this button right here. Gina, honey, you can just push it. I'm going to push it. I really am. I've got to make sure. I got to come over here and I've got to see if we have got any viewers at all. And I don't guess they're sending out the notifications. That's fine. You know, we can sit and watch this video, go back and forth for a long time. We really can. Because it just happened today, you all. If you're just tuning in, it just happened today. This, yeah, what's a poppin', Gina? Yeah, well, it looks like we have a planet, but it's supposed to be a massive CME that is taking place. That's what it looks like, a massive CME. If we can look at it right here, and you can see the shape up here. Look at this. Does that not look like a planet up there? To me, it does look like a planet, a massive planet. In fact, it's I would venture to say that it could quite possibly be about the size of the sun. What if it is a planet up there and it's being disguised, it's being hidden, but they have to bring out the CME to come toward Earth to disrupt the power fluctuations and things like that, you all. What if that? What if that, you all? That's what I want to talk about. So if you're just tuning in, let me see how long I've been on here because I want to keep track. I've been on here for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We have one person who is allowed to comment. Algorithms, that's very nice of you to have at least one person allowed to comment on here during it's probably going to be 3 minutes. 3 minutes with this coming out. Bang, bang, muckabang, hello. So if you're all wondering, if you're watching this in past time, let me put the screen on here. If you're watching this as later in this video or as a rerun, you say you didn't get the notification. Yeah, I believe you. You really didn't get the notification because they didn't want the notification to come out. But as you can see, can you hear me? Bang, bang, muckabang. Because I'm going to leave this on this channel. Hello, for other people to see what's happening. I really am. So you got 12 viewers, 79 playbacks, and the average watch time 10 seconds. So yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. So let's come right over here. Oopsie, Gina, honey. Let's put this back to me, and we're going to look at this. We're going to look at this. I can just leave it right here because you can clearly see that it looks like a massive planet there, but it's supposed to be a massive CME that really came out of the sun, and all of it wasn't too massive. It wasn't, but I think it was massive enough. And we're going to slow this down because I want you to see. What I want you to do is be able to see. Well, I'm going to put myself right out of the way. I'm going to move myself out of the way. I want to show you what happened. This video has been doctored. The video has been doctored. And if you haven't seen it, it happened today. So we're going to put it at this timestamp. And let's just put it right there in the center of the stream, the center of the screen, so you can see it. We're going to pause it. We're going to pause it. We're just going to do it like this. Okay, we got this on here. Watch this, you all. You better do this for me. It doesn't want to do this for me. Come on now. You got to play nice, Virginia. It doesn't want to. Okay, you see that? It's coming out. Did you see that back there? It literally, we're going to look at the pictures too. Do you see that? It's split. It's been, there's also like 2 hours missing from this data. 2 hours missing from this data. If I slow this down, which I'm going to, you'll be able to see it quite well. I've slowed it down. We're going to watch it come out. You'll see the split that happens right there. Did you see it? And then there's like 3 hours practically missing from this data. It goes to 8, 12, 24, 36, 9, 12. It's 2 hours that is missing from here. Hello, everyone, if you're just tuning in. I want to show this. And the sun also looks like it did a little tweaking, little twerking is what it did, because this looks like a massive planet to me. It really does. If you're just tuning in, we'll slow it down even more so you can see it as it's coming out of here. Really, really, really slow so you can see it. We're just going to do it slow. Regina, honey, that's kind of slow. It is. Watch it come out. Look at that. It's like a perfect planet shape. Then, boom, it was clipped together right there. And there it's out. It is very possible that if there is something up there, that it can be hidden. As we know, things can be hidden in the sky if you're just tuning in, because I want to slow this down so you all can see it. This happened today, and it's due to impact Earth around the 9th and the 10th is what it's due to impact. I don't give out my email address, and I rarely look at my emails. I have like around 22,000 unanswered emails. Yeah, and that's how many I have. I need to empty out that, or I won't get any more emails. Yeah, but that's okay. That is quite all right. I want to show you also when this comes through here, the cube that shows up, because it's going to pause a tad bit. Look at it coming out. We're going to pause it. Boom. Oh, man, I missed it, you all. I did. I missed it. Let me just come back over here. I'm going to put it at normal speed because I can go ahead and I can show you what it looked like at normal speed. It came out that fast. And the sun did a little twisting in that area right there. Let me see if I can do this. Bring this down. Put this on here like this so you all can see really what I saw. I saw what looks like a massive planetary object right here coming out of the sun, and also down here. And if you're just tuning in, Gina, I can put myself on here. You all, I am on here, by the way. If you're just tuning in, yeah, I've got a Telegram. I have a Telegram account is what I've got. Boom. Okay, we're going to look at this screen. This is not working. Okay, we're 8 minutes in here. You all can see your comments on here. Let me make sure this is on the live chat. We got 64 people, and this has been going on since 8 minutes and 20 seconds, you all. So they did not send out the notification. They didn't. That's fine and dandy. We're still going to share the information. We are. I'm going to get the pictures, and I'm going to show it right here, you all. I do get myself in trouble. I'm just going to admit it. If you're just watching, I get myself in trouble by the things that I post. I know I do. I feel it in my spirit. But we're going to look at these when this first started happening right here. You can see it coming out. I hope I'm on that screen right there because we're going to show it. You can see 8:08. Look how perfect of a circle this is. Perfect. Right there. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And again, 15 minutes later, like absolutely perfect. Something is being seen. Now, see, this is what I'm saying, 8:24. They have pieced together a part of this. And if they didn't piece together a part of this, then is this a massive, elongated cube-like thing right here? You can see the jagged edge right here, but then this jagged edge kind of looks like this one. You all look like it's pieced together and it doesn't line up. I wonder if there was something in there is what I'm wondering. Look at that. 8:36. Look what it looks like right now. it looks like a planet. It looks like a planet. And it, for a CME to be that perfect, you all, let's think about that. Are CMEs supposed to be that perfect? That's what I would like to know. Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. Are they supposed to be that perfect? Let's see. Yeah. So let's look at this again. There it comes out. It's kind of, sort of still got that shape, kind of, sort of, but it doesn't. But we got a cube over here too. You can see there's a cube ship that has also shown up. You can see it right there. Yeah, let's keep going over to this way. And then boom, let's look at the timestamp where the time is missing. At 9:12, we had data. And then we did not get an hour, 2 hours later, then that it's gone. You don't know what happened in between those 2 hours because it's not there. It's not there at all. Let's look at this. So it's coming out. We got this lovely cube, and you have something else right here by it. Hello, Susan B. Honey. We've got this cube that's right there next to it. And we've got this. I really think it's like a planet-like object. I really do. Let's look. Now see, that's really perfect. So 9:12, I went back. You can see I went back. It looks pretty neat if you do it like that. Just keep going back and forth, and you can see it quite well. A perfect sphere. It really is. It's a perfect sphere right there. A perfect circle. So does look like a planet. It could quite possibly be a great big massive round sphere ship. Also, it's bang bang honey, you got a buffering going on. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Yeah. And then we've got this, a piece together. But look at this area right here. It's very, very dark. Yeah. Hello, everyone. If you're just tuning in, we're just looking at this. Supposed to be a massive CME coming out, but it does look like a planet instead. It really does. That came out. That started to come out. You can see the perfect round shape that's coming out. Let's do this, you all. We're going to do it like this and do it like this. Boom. This is like kind of like the edge detect. Let me see if I can zoom it up. See, I wanted to see if we can get any other images. Now these are ships up here. Any other images of this coming out that looks anything different? Let's look at this right here. Let's keep going. Now see, this is the, looks like the image was pieced together is what it looks like. Yeah, if you are just tuning in, welcome. Look at this. Perfectly round right here. If you're just tuning in, I just wanted to go through some of these images. Notice that this right here is not as super black as this right here. This is a continuous light that's coming out. Yeah. These are just some of the screenshots. Oh, I thought that cube looked really cool. It does. You know, if you look up in the sky, sometimes you see these patterns right here also. Yeah, bang, bang, honey. Oh, what happened? Yeah. That's all right, you all. That is quite all right. It is. Now, this is really a nice image. Look at that. Look at that cube. Right like that, you all. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It really is. But if you look up here, there's also like some edge right here. So I don't know what's going on totally. I really don't. But I think that looks like a planet right there. The darkened area. Yeah. Susan, honey. Thank you, Susan. Yeah. So let's look at that. Boom. Right like that. How can that be called a CME? Unless a CME is a planet-like object. Round, perfectly perfect. Perfectly round object. See, look at that. massive CME to impact the Earth February the 10th of 2022. This is massive. This thing right here, this like planet-like thing, it's very massive. And I'm sure there is like a CME right there in front of it. I really am. And along with cubes that are seeming to be more predominant, you all. More predominant. This is a grayscale image of this perfect circular object in the sky. Yeah. Boom. So it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool, you all. Let me put this back to me. We can watch, we can see some more. But let me come over here to this integrated system right here, the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov. You can come here and you can look at their product right here that shows the massive CME. And I am going to, what I will do is I'm going to do like this, but I'm going to have to put it back to me because when I push play, it's going to cut out and blink. Okay, it's already finished doing its thing, you all. That's what it's done. It's finished doing its thing. So you can see it as it's coming straight out. Let's get it really big and personal. We can get up close and personal is what we can do. Boom. Now I can't slow this one down, but perhaps at this point in the video, if you go back and watch this, maybe when you slow it down in the settings, maybe it'll slow down fast enough, slow enough for you to see it, but you can clearly see that one thing in it that has yeah, I can show you that one thing that has the right there. See this, what happened is this image behind it did not even move. At 8:12, the image behind it did not move. Are y'all noticing that? Did not move whatsoever. Watch this behind it. It didn't move. It stayed the same. It's like, how is that possible? And it's 15 minutes. 15 minutes and it didn't move. It's like stuck there. Yeah, I wanted to point this out. Maybe I need to bring it down a little bit more. No, I can't really because I wouldn't be able to have any access to this cursor. I just want to show this for those. And then it moves like that. So it goes like that and then it moves. Moves, and then you have the cube over there to the side right next to it. Look at that. It's perfect. And that's massive. It really is extremely massive. Okay, I want to make sure I'm on there, you all. It is Mike McKay. It's huge. Massive may be an understatement. Yeah. It's absolutely huge. You know, sometimes people will see an object like this by the sun in their photos. They really will. See if I can hit that play button if I can. I can. I'm going to try to hit it so we can see it. Boom. I've got all 20 frames playing on this. I do. I've got it going back 30 frames and then 20 frames per second. I think it is 20 frames per second coming out of there. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Boom, just like that. Just like that. So let me put this back to me. So you can see it. It's happening, and it does look like a massive planet, but they said there's a CME that's going to be headed toward Earth, and it has the capability of disrupting electronics, and we could have power fluctuations. Okay, we could, and you know, that wouldn't be unusual for us to have things like that, especially since we've got, you know, all this electricals. Whoa, look how... Do you see how solid that line was coming down here to the Panama? It's like straight down. That was a really thick, solid line down here with the lightning strike. So can you imagine, coupled upon this, You're also going to have these lightning strikes that are taking place coupled upon this. Let me refresh this thing right here. I just want to get it refreshed so we can see it. Come on now, you need to load yourself. Yeah, I wanted to see it. I did. I really wanted to see. Okay, yeah, there's something going down here in Panama, right there by David. David, Panama. Down here, David. Okay, boom, straight down. Straight down there to David. Get off of there, you all. So you did know that, I'm sure you knew that they had a volcanic eruption, an ash eruption here in Ecuador today. It was pretty heavy intensity. Now look at that going straight down, and you still got these points of action. I just sat there and watched this one extend out. Look how deep that is, you all. This is so could you imagine with the CME that you will have that you would have. I can't see the comments on here for some reason. I'm trying to see if I can see the comments. You know, a lot of people have been saying, Gina, when I am watching your video, it stops on me and it won't let me see. Well, I'm not surprised. I really am not surprised that it won't let you see. I'm not. Because it stops on me also. Okay, we are on here. That's great. So look at that. All the way from here to here. And look at that. It made like a V. Whoa! Are you seeing that? Wow. Look at that activity that's occurring. This area, I'm concerned about this area right down here because I think there's like volcanoes over here in this area. There's a lot of unsettledness that is taking place too all over the earth. A lot of things like that. That looks really wild looking. It's so intense. Why is it just sitting there? You think it would like go away, but it didn't. Yeah. The ocean and stuff like that. Yeah. Planet X is behind the sun and a climate shift. All I know, that's a lot of wild swings. And what is over here? Just it literally, the lightning literally comes all the way from over here by New Zealand, over here by Australia. Look at this, making its way over here. Just like that. What's going straight down here? Where's that going to? We want to know where that's going to. You see it stops right here at whatever this area is. This line right here is literally, it's coming from one of these and it's going straight down if you're all looking at it. Can you all hear me? Yeah. This is, there's a lot of electricity already in the air, a ton of it. Look at that. Look at this area right here. What is going to happen down here? Volcan. That's intense. But I don't want to see that, but I just I'm concerned about this area because it's got a lot of purple. If you live down in that area, there's a lot of purple energy that is right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my, look up there in the purples. Look way up there, you all. Just couple that with a CME thing taking place, and this one area is getting pummeled. I wonder if there's any earthquake activity right here in Colombia. Let me put this to me because I want to look in this whole area. I want to look in this whole area from here to here and see if these areas have gotten any earthquakes. I want to look at it right now if you all let me. I just want to come over here to the earthquake 3D and check it out. And let's get ourselves in trouble. Why not, you all? We can get ourselves in trouble, right? It doesn't matter, I guess, in the big scope of things. It does not matter. Let me make these rings a little smaller. And let me get rid of the magnitude. And let's see what's happening over here in this area. Where was it? Right here. We want to get the exact location of these. They're right here around Venezuela area, all around in this area right there. Puerto Avechatada or something like that. So all in this area right here. It's a lot of activity. And then over here at Costa Rica. So let me look. I'm not really that good at it. Ooh, what's that? Okay. I'm not really that good at it, but what did this area have right here? Let me hold this here. I want to put the magnitude on here. I want to shrink this head of 4.6 right there in that area. So let's look. Right here. That looks like Costa Rica. I'm trying to see where these earthquakes are going on at. Let me do this, you all. Gina, honey, can you shrink this down? I can, you. I just wanted to look. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I've done this again. I've had myself here on this screen this whole time, and you all can't see a thing, and I get myself so engrossed. I am so embarrassed. I really am embarrassed about it. That I am so sorry. I was looking at this area right there that had the 4.6. I am so sorry. And it looks like it's near Costa Rica. I really am sorry. Right down here in this area, a volcan. I would assume that meant volcano. Yeah. Al Sanchez. Yeah, it's too bad you all can't beep me. Say, Gina, honey, we can't see it. Right there. This is nonstop. This is a direct beam, a direct line, a direct. What is going on here, you all? What is going on right here? Let me look at this. Where that's over here in California, but I don't see anywhere else. There's bound to have been somewhere else that had activity too. So I'm just trying to look right here. Right in this area, right in there, where these are, it's right here, right before it turns into the hump, right before it turns into the hump. Right in that area. So let me do this. Right there. I think it's right there. I really think it's probably, boom. And this area. Where are these happening at, you all? Where is all of these earthquakes happening? Let me see how many they have. 2,269. I just wanted to see about these lightning strikes, if I could. So, okay, there is storms. Okay, they got some storms going on right there. So at least they got storms occurring right here in this area. That's a relief. Okay, that is a relief. Got a lot of lightning going on with these storms right across this area. But that lightning is going straight down here. It's stopping right there. Okay, so they've got that going on. Okay, so let me see that curvature. Let me see it. Okay, I'm leaving you on the screen. I really am. Okay, so this area is not showing any earthquakes, but this right here is. Where are these happening at, these earthquakes? Yeah. So if you're all just tuning in, let me put this back to me. You can see by this right here, there's like a massive CME that's supposed to be near Earth on February the 10th, 9th through 10th, and it could have some disruptions, power fluctuations and stuff, but you can look at it. It looks like a massive planet. It looks like a big round spherical object, and it's massive. It's huge, coming out of the sun at some point right here. It's as clear as day. It really is. If you're looking at it, it's clear as day. Boom. And this is what it looks like. It happens at this timestamp right here. Boom. And we went over to the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov is where we went. And you know what? I've done it again. I have done it again. I wanted to show this, how it does look like a massive planet. You can see down here below, it looks like a massive planet. Looks like a massive planet. But they got a CME in front of it. And the data, if you go back in the video, the data shows where this stays stationary. Half of it stays stationary, and this comes out, and it's like pieced together or something like that. That's what it is. Yeah. So, I want y'all to know that I got myself in trouble already. I really did. I got myself in trouble on the one earthquake live lightning strike area. I got myself in trouble. They no longer provide me with data that's continuous. They don't. No continuous data. I'm having a hot flash. Okay, that's off. I got to get it off. Okay, yeah, I want to look at that. Why? I just want to know why that's stopping right there. Look how far these lines go. Look how solid. It come all the way over here from the Bahamas, and it went all the way over here to these island right here, around New Zealand or something. All the way from the Bahamas, all the way over to here. They literally have points, connection points, is what's happening. Look how thick and solid, and then look at all of this. Can you? Am I doing that again, you all? You know what I think's happening? I think the spiritual realm is interrupting my concentration. I feel so embarrassed. I really do. I really think that they are disrupting my communication. Michael, honey. Yeah, we can't talk like that, but yeah. Yeah, you all. Oh, my goodness. Look at this, how solid this is, you all. That gives me a hot flash because I didn't have this tuned in, and I wanted to show you all. It came all the way over here from the Bahamas. This lightning is, and this right here has not changed one bit. It's a total boom in this area by Vulcan, right there by the Vulcan. Yeah. Oh, Lady Matthews. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. It really is. Look at all of that. Look at this. What's over here? What's over here? If you live on the island of Avarua, Avarua, you got a lot of this. You picked up a signal from the lightning, the energy. You got some energy right here coming from this lightning, because there is a ton of lightning energy already being picked up all over the place. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to push this back to me. If you're just tuning in, it looks like a big massive CME, like a planet that's right there by the sun, but they said it's due to come this way. I'm going to pay attention because I'm going to push the button when I want to come to that screen. That is supposed to be here between the 9th and the 10th, and it could cause power fluctuations and things of that nature. I pushed the button to go back to that screen. Let's see if it takes me back. Yeah, coronal mass injection. A CME is a coronal mass ejection. Look at that. I'm really curious about this by Costa Rica. I really am. I'm so curious. I think I need to look at the, I'll tell you what I need to look at if I can. I am going to open up that other window that they don't want me to open up, the one that I get in trouble from. I'm going to open it up because I can't get real-time data on there. I really can't. But I want you all to see this too. They got an orange WAP. This right here, the Great Sitkan volcano had no significant seismic event. It remains that it's going to have explosive activity. They actually had an ash thing is what happened. Look, an earthquake advisory continued near David, a volcano. Okay, David volcano. But I wanted to come down here. If you can come down here, we can, a volcano earthquake report. How many earthquakes? I'm trying to see it. These are all the different earthquakes. Let's look at this because they have an earthquake map on here, you all. We just got to get down to it. I want to see where the earthquakes are. It's a very long list of earthquakes. Unless they took that data from me. I think they took that data from me. Also, I really think they probably... No, here it is right here. I'm not that lucky. They're not that lucky. So, right here. Okay, that's what I wanted to look at, you all. Right. Okay, there you go. Near the coast of Nicaragua. If we can zoom up on this. Can I zoom this out? Because I wanted to see if I could zoom up. Right there where that energy bar is going. So right here, this is David. They just said David Volcano had something going on. They did. David Volcano had something going on. And how did that happen? How did I get out of that? They got rid of my lightning strikes. Yeah. David Volcano. So David Volcano. Come on, bring that purple line back down here, you all. I want to see them bring. See, this is the volcano. I want to see the purple line come straight back down here from here, you all. If you're just tuning in. Okay. Yeah, so we've been watching a purple line coming straight down to this area. It's messed this up, and now I've got to go back in. No, I've got it back in, you. I've got it back in. Okay, it's okay. Look at this. Right there. This right here is going straight down to this area. Right here by David Volcano. Right here. David Volcano. And if we come right over to here. David right here. This area. There's a volcano right here too. So there's a beam of electricity lightning strike that's making its way straight down through this area right there. And we can see it right here. It's like that. Right there by that volcano. Isn't that interesting? Let me see the land map like that. Okay, there's the land thing. This is not bright like I'd like it to be. Okay, I can make it brighter. I'm supposed to be focusing on something else, but I wanted to look at this area. I want to see if I can get that perfect thing. Yeah, it is. It's right around in this area right here, coming straight down. That's okay. They got a lot of lightning going all over the earth. If you're just tuning in, it's been nonstop, and we've got some CMEs that are a CME that's coming to the earth. Okay, coming to the earth. Look, where are these going? Can you see these lines? They're going straight down through here. Straight down through there, you all. I wish this would, I'd like to have this map brighter so we could see. I really would if they would let me. But I'm not having that, I'm not having that luck. I'm not having the luck. Let me put this to me. Yeah. 5 months ago, they had laser facing capability. Oh, I'm sure of it. Look at this. Look at this. This electricity, this lightning strike literally jumped up here. Look, these are going from here to here, over to the United States, all the way from Australia. They're just, it's nonstop. It's nonstop. Whoa, how on earth could it do that? But it did it. It really did do it. This whole area is so much electricity, electrons and stuff going through it. It's not even funny. It's not. If you're just tuning in, this is coupled with the CME that's supposed to be coming this way from the sun. So it's going to add to all of this energy in the air, these electrons and stuff. Look at these big wide swings going all over the place. Boom, 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 like almost a perfect circle. But they're really arcing. They are arcing a lot. So if you're all just tuning in, yeah, there's you can see by this that looks right here next to me that it looks like a massive planet, but they said it's a CME that's coming between the 9th and the 10th, and it's going to disrupt some communications and stuff because of the electricity associated with it. But look at all this electricity we already have right here, you all. We got tons of electricity already, and this looks like a perfect circle. Boom. Wonder what that means, if they can make a perfect circle almost. I don't know much about it. Oh, now they went all the way from here to there. Right over here in those Caribbeans and stuff like that. Hello, Virginia Hedge in San Diego. Yeah. Let's look at that, you all. This really is kind of fascinating if you just sit and stare at it. Look how they got... What is in the middle of here? I didn't know there's anything in the middle of here. Is this the Tonga area? Where's the Tonga? There's not even any points over here for this to even attach itself to. No receptor. But it's going straight there in the middle of the ocean. There is not a single receptor in that area. I'm trying to get to it. Where'd it go? It disappeared on me is what happened. I was just trying to look for a receptor and I couldn't find it. Because it went in the middle of the ocean and there was nothing else there. And I got distracted. You have to ask yourself, why did they pour so much money into, which they did, a ton of money. They're keeping this like this. A ton of money. Whoa! Wow! Look at the fireworks that happened just then. That is a big, yeah, we are having coronal mass ejections on the earth. That's what we're having, coronal mass ejections on the earth. Coming from all over the place, you all. That's what we got going on. Yeah. Let's look at this. Look at the loops. Boom. This is arcing. This whole area, area is just arcing. Tony Fire Dragon. Did I get it right? Tony Fire Dragon. We got so much electrical stuff going on this earth, and we got this CME that's supposed to be coming toward the earth on the 9th and 10th, and we also have what looks like a planet-like size object. And look at this right here, dark area coming from here. Boom! Right over here outside of Australia. Look how these are arcing. Big arcs. Big, massive arching. Yes. Country boy, hello. Yeah. Well, I don't want to be put in the dark. I really don't. It's not supposed to be that powerful to do that, but one never knows. I'm sure it will have a little bit of help. I really do. Yeah. Will I zoom in on Europe? I can zoom in on Europe. Let's see if we can. I'm trying to shrink it. No, I don't want that on there. I just want to shrink it down a little bit. Look in this area right here. It'll take it a while. I don't want these on here. I don't. Let me just see if I can shrink it with my hand. It doesn't want to shrink down too well for me. Yeah, that's about as good I can do it. What's a CME? It's a coronal mass ejection coming from the sun. And that's what a CME is. And if you look right here by me, I'm going to show you right here. This is they call this a coronal mass ejection coming out of the sun. But what it really looks like is like there was a massive planet right next to it, and there came a plasma thing coming right out. And it happened today. And there's 2 hours of missing time is what there is. 2 hours of missing time. Yeah. See, it came out just like that. See, it looks perfect. Look like a planet right there. Yeah. Yes, you all. Please give this video a thumbs up, you all, because we do a lot of research here. We really do try to put the pieces of the puzzle together is what we try to do. Yeah, for those who are just tuning in, this is a coronal mass ejection. Boom. And you can see it looks like a big planet-like object is what it looks like. Yeah. You all got to keep it clean, whatever that is. And I'm thinking it's some kind of a language. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Whoa, look up here. Look at this area up here. There's a lot going on. There really is. Yeah, Black Sabbath 666, nothing will happen. Gina, please stop spreading fear. We have enough with the pandemic. Please stop it. I can stop it. I really can. This is my channel. And yeah, this is my channel, you all. If you're just tuning in, this is my channel. And it's my house. It is my house. And I share whatever I feel led within my spirit. I do. That's exactly what I do. Boom. Just like that. So let's get back over here, you all. Let's look at this. So look at all of these intermingling lines. Allie, honey, I already did. I did it. Yeah, I did it. It's okay because I don't tolerate it. I don't. So let's look at this, you all. So look at all of these loops. Look at this. Where's this going? This is going way down here and looping all the way. You have to ask yourself, how can it make that loop? How can it make one consecutive loop going all the way down and all the way, all the way over like that? It seems like kind of hard to do it, but then they keep doing this too. They keep doing this arcing. What happens when something arcing? I know something happens when it's a peak in energy is what it is, a big peak. Allie, you're so welcome. Yes, good vibes, please, you all. You got to have good vibes, please. Let's see how long we've been on here. I'm going to come and look at this, you all. I've been on here 48 minutes. It's getting time for me to be hopping off of here. That's what it's getting time for me to be doing. Yes, it is. Let's look at this. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Karina. Neutrino research is causing this. I've heard of that, John Boy. Yes, I have. Yeah, some people want to be an ostrich. That's right. They want to stick their head in the sand. Thank you, Al. Yeah, they want to stick their head in the sand. So we can see us on here. We can see everybody on here. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And we can see these lightning strikes right here. These are lightning strikes, lifetime lightning strikes, and these are detectors. They detecting these lightning strikes from thousands upon thousands of miles away. Look at that. Look at the arcing. Boom. Why does it arc? You think there really is like a dome above the earth? Really? Do you think there might be? There is a theory that there is a dome. Look at this. This is out of control. It really is. All of this arcing, swinging low and swinging high. Yes. Oh my gosh, you all. They even swinging off the map is what they're doing. Off the map. Yes, arching like a rainbow. When lightning arcs. Bang, bang, mucka bang, honey, you okay? Let me see. Lightning arcs. Let me see if I can find something. What does a sudden... No! See, this is awful. You can't even go to a website. It's a curved part of a structure. The arch is usually a curved part of a structure that is over an opening and supports a wall or other weight above the opening. See that? Arc. Lightning power. Lightning power. Boom. So we got this arch. And we got this arch that's happening right here. Yes, you all. This is what's happening. It's very in big arcs taking place. Look at that. How on earth? Why would that energy bounce off of this and go up in the air and come back down? Why would it, unless it was hitting something? Let me get this earthquake out of here, you all. Let me see what happened. We got some more earthquakes happening. Okay, it's in California. It's right here where this is getting a lot of lightning strikes over here in looks like Hawaii. Hawaii, you getting not there. The lightning strikes over here in Hawaii area. Look at this. Not right there, but right over here they were getting lightning strikes. So yeah, so how could this lightning, I'm supposed to be getting out of this earthquake. That's what I was going to do. I was going to click out of it. How can, Gina, click out of it? How can that lightning come up here unless it's hitting something and curving itself back down? It's not smart. It really isn't that, well, it could be that smart, but I think it's bouncing and coming straight down. Really, this is kind of what the airplanes look like when they fly in the sky. They appear like they're coming up from the ground. They fly over your head, and they feel like then they appear like they're going straight back down into the ground. That's what the airplanes look like they're doing. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah, these are arcing. Now, see, this is easy for this to go straight down because it's just directly across. It really is directly across. Why is these going straight up like this and arching? Why do you got to arch unless you're hitting something? They could be. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Boom. This is the bigger question. Looks like an egg shape. Yeah, perception. Look at that. 3 in a row. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Just like that. The moon is rusting. Well, I seen half of a moon in the sky today, and I didn't do whatever. Didn't take a picture. Boom. I thought light travels at point of sight. Does light travel at point of sight? If you've got a laser beam or a signal. If you're on CB radios, you got signals, you got to have a line of sight for that signal to go to. I think that's why they got these observatories right on the highest parts of the mountains and the highest areas, so they can see without obstruction. That's what I think, so they can see without obstruction, you all. These are going high up in the air, I think. Really. Why does it got to go up like that? Why does it have to curve like a water fountain? A water fountain that goes up. Well, it's like fireworks. They go up in the air, and then their shower of sparks fall down like that. Okay, we can think of it as a fireworks. Fireworks. Okay, they lighten off big, gigantic fireworks in the sky, and they're cascading down like fireworks. Right there. Let's think of it that way. Fireworks. That makes sense. If I look at it as fireworks being shot up in the air, and they're just cascading down like that. Gravity is pulling it back down to the ground, but this is not the case, you all. It's literally coming over here, and it's being received on the other end. Okay, because I know when you light fireworks up in the sky, look how that, once they go up, they disappear. There's nowhere else. There's nothing. There's nothing left for it to fall to the ground on. It's just sparks. They dissolve. But these right here are literally going up, and they're coming down. Deep purple means, yes, let's look at this. I thought I found, I wanted to see, I was going to do deep purple, but I couldn't find that out. They had information on there about the deep purple. They did. And I was trying to find the legend. Okay, here we go. So, new lightnings. Let's read this. I almost had it, you all. The new lightning has a red circle which gets smaller and disappears. And new strikes are yellow. This is not saying nothing about the purple. I think the purple is intense. The purple is intense, I think. I saw it before, but I couldn't find it anymore. I really couldn't. Yeah. Look at that. Right over there. Purple Rain. Why did he sing Purple Rain? You ever ask yourself why he sung Purple Rain? Yeah. If you're all just tuning in, we got a CME that's coming. And it looks like a planet. But it's got a CME that's supposed to be coming through the 9th and the 10th. And it's supposed to disrupt some communications and stuff. And we should have minor power fluctuations is what we can have if you're just tuning in. Yeah, let me come over here. I know this is a live, this is a long live stream. It's making me tired. Yes, heavily Hollywood swinging. The arc, yeah. Bart Keck, I was thinking about this, the foil hats, when it referred to the plasma apocalypse. I thought if you had something on your head. Soul Seeker 75, you're so very welcome. Yeah. Susan B. Honey, I am a hard worker. I get a lazy streak at times, but I am a hard worker. I'll keep going at times until I fall over, if I have to. Carrie Ann Clisode, you just got your notification. Well, it's only an hour late, right? That's right. Just an hour late. Oh, there's Super Bowl? The Super Bowl's going on? Is the Super Bowl? Is football going on or something? Yeah. You're welcome, Bang Bang. A Metatron. Watch Metatron. Are you talking about the Transformers? That was really interesting. You know, actually, there is a YouTube channel dedicated to the Transformers, and it's spiritually. The videos on there are very spiritual in nature, and I think that's really interesting. No, I had to get so much firewood, Kim Motes. I had somebody deliver ricks of wood, and I stacked it because it's so much work with everything else that I got going on. I wanted my woodsheds packed full. Yeah. Oh no 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 no! Bang bang, honey. Let me get this. Let me get this. Bang bang. I can do it. Yes, you all. Don't be coming on here saying, "Quit telling fibs, Gina." Yeah, because you know what happens. I think they like it. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds kind of like it. That's all right. Yes. That's right, you all. We can do this. We can do this, and we can look at these lightning strikes that are going on all over the world. They're bouncing up and down. They're arcing. Boom. Yes, Bang Bang, I will go. I can. Did I do this again? Did I not push this screen for you all to see those lightning strikes again? Yes. Jay Jocelyn, peace outro. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty funny. It really is. Yes. Let me see this. Among them before displaying their bull, whatever. Watch out for the weird weather patterns. Yeah, they do got weird weather patterns going on, you all. They do. That's all right. Are they graphing out Nibiru? Do you think they are? They could be. I'd hope not. Look at this right here. It's like a perfect circle. It's like that spiral graph. You know that spiral graph game where they had the spiral graph and all of this like that? Yes, bye-bye, Rhea, honey. Yeah, so let's like a circle like this, like what's behind me. You all, I am getting tired. I'm going to have to get off of here because I really don't like doing long videos, but I've got a lot to share at times. I really do. I got a lot to share. Let me just show you this again. It's worth showing and documenting. Because if we don't document it, then we're not going to know about it. We're not. The one area that's getting rain is this area right here around Miami. Right there, this whole area. But look at all of these lightning strikes. Some of these areas, I know. Look at the Bermuda. Oh, we got some things going from the Bermuda Triangle. Is that Bermuda Triangle area? Look at all of these lines. It looks like somebody has literally scribbled all over the place. Yes. Bart Keck, both sides have been waiting for generations for what is going to happen. I believe it. You know what? Let me tell you about this dream I had. It's back in 2014 when I first started waking up. This is really interesting. I was thinking about this dream today. I dreamt that I was a baby. I was a baby, and I had the umbilical cord attached to me and to my mother. And I remember telling the lady who was standing there, no, don't cut that umbilical cord. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for you to cut it yet. I remember that. I was thinking about that today. It was back in around 2014. I remember coming out of the wound. The umbilical cord was attached to me. And the lady was standing there looking at me. And she told me, yes, you're ready. It's time to cut the umbilical cord. That's what she told me. And I really never understood, only a tad bit about that dream back then, but today it really dawned on me. It really did. Um, I guess I felt I wasn't ready to enter the world. I didn't want to. I was a little apprehensive, you all. I was, but that was a dream, my dream state that I had back in 2014. Saw myself with the umbilical cord attached, and the lady was getting ready to cut it. She did cut it. And then I was fine once she cut it. I was. Yeah. Yeah, Kaza Kariz. Yeah. Yeah, it was a spiritual, it was spiritual is what it was. And I was brought back to my mind today. It was right back to my mind, and I remembered it. I wrote them all down. Whenever I had those spiritual insights and stuff, I wrote it all down, every bit of it. Yeah. I am going to go 2014. Well, I wasn't born in 2014. I was born in 1966, October the 24th of 1966, around just past midnight. Just slightly past midnight is when I was born, right on my dad's birthday. Oh, wow. John Elliott. Is there anything happening at the bottom of New Zealand? Let's go look. I'm getting kind of lightheaded. I really am. It's okay. It's been a... Well, I was looking at Madagascar. Let me come over here and look at New Zealand. This is what's going on at New Zealand. There's not... Okay, I want to make sure I push that button for you all. There's not too much going on right there. There isn't. And if we were to come over here by New Zealand, we can come over here. There's just a lot of activity in this area right here with minor quakes. Minor quakes. Well, you got some lightning strikes looping around through you. Hello there, Amber's mom. Thank you very much. Yeah, they got these lightning strikes just looping around. Yeah. Oh, good night, Ken. The weather is tropical in New Zealand and it's humid. Yeah, on the other side of the world, well, across the pond, acid rain. Yeah, acid rain. Look at this. And then look at Bermuda. Well, they don't got nothing going to Bermuda right now. They don't. Bermuda is yeah. Twin flame. I've not found my twin flame yet in this lifetime. Really haven't. I might had, but no, I haven't got my twin flame. That's right, you all. That's all right. There is something to it. There really is something to that twin flame. And there's something to knowing people that you feel like you've known your whole life and you've never met them before. You've never met them before. So I think that's spiritual because you knew them before you even came here. You knew them from another lifetime. Yeah. Yeah. Let's look at that, you all. Boom. Well, I am going to go. Yeah, a lot of people have heard about the Mandela effect and what's been happening. Oh, you're right here. Jocelyn, I've heard that you will cross paths with your twin flame. If you're lucky enough, you'll cross paths with your twin flame while you're on this earth. Some people never do. I have met people who have found their twin flame. They went through a lot to get to them. Yeah, you're so very welcome. Yeah, Michael Phillips. I think there's something to reincarnation. I was taught growing up that's taboo. I really never heard any talk about it until a few years ago, probably back in around 2014. There is something to that. There really is, because you have children who are born into this earth and they have memories of past life. They have a memory of a past life. And there was lots of children, and they investigated it, went to the places that the children told about, and sure enough, right down to the very details. How could they have such a memory? How could they? But you know what? As they get older, boom, it just slips away. I think because they go to the dentist and get the 5-year-old mouthful of stuff. You hold it in your mouth for 30 minutes. Yeah, that's right. Carolyn, that's wonderful. That is so wonderful. Yes, good night, everybody. I'm going to go. I really am getting tired. I'm getting tired. So thank you all for tuning in. And I'm sorry I've been on here for so long. Sometimes I get long-winded, and I like to share, and I like to talk, and I like to read. I like to do it all. Oopsie. I really do. Sonia, you're so very welcome. That's so precious. It really is. I like it. Love it. Yeah. So thank you once again, and thank you, moderators. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours, love. You have a wonderful rest of your day, you all. It's been quite pleasant having you all on here this evening too. It's a good way for me to wind down. It really is. I like it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. Yeah. If your heart's not in it, it's hard for you to continue doing something like I'm doing. Really, it is. But my heart's in it, so that's the good thing. That's the good thing. Have a wonderful evening. Love you.